And the monkey flips the switch. Welcome to Community Gamers Podcast. I am your host, Randall, and tonight with me, we're doing a mashup with the Fast Racing Network and Death by Moose Media. Jaden, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a pretty hectic weekend, but it's finally tapering off, so I'm excited about that.
Still working on trying to get a couple more people in here, maybe.
Yeah, it's a little later for the West Coast guys, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that if someone does make it or doesn't make it, I'm okay with that. They need their sleep. It's a Sunday night and Monday's coming up, so gotta.
Some reason ain't letting me add a Singleton to the group.
You want me to do it? Do you have him as a friend? That's probably why.
Oh, yeah, that'd do it.
Let me see if I have him as a friend. Ooh. I don't. There's a simple solution for this. Let me just do this real fast. Wait, why is Hunter still in the lobby?
Wait, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's just hanging out there in the Pro Circuit lobby.
Yeah, just throwing down some more laps, doing what you gotta do to win
Yep.
them races. Add friend request sent. Let's see if he accepts it. Well, so we had a pretty interesting race that went down an hour ago, or 30 minutes ago, with the ISRC, and looks like we had a couple. I guess the best way of putting it, we had a couple. What's the proper terminology? Suspensions. So
I don't know if they were suspensions.
were they suspensions? No, probations. My bad.
Probations.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
so
it.
Mark Love and both Kobe Wells are on probation. One for skating, the other one for attempting to take out. So it happens. It's a rough
It's
world
like
out
we
there.
got a Bowman Gray show tonight. Welcome to the Madhouse.
They were doing so well, and then just halfway through, everyone just decided to start licking the stamps, but no one was there to receive them.
Besides Matt Kemp winning it, that's about it.
Yeah, Matt Kemp, and then you had a good show between Sean Leisure. Braxton was doing a good job between him and Sean were going at it, and then they just it didn't work out for Braxton. He got Kobe'd. I mean Colby'd.
Oh,
My bad. Too soon.
that is
Too soon.
terrible.
Well, it's funny. So they've been posting about Kobe's favorite place to eat. That El Torito is it El Torito, babe, or El Torito? Oh no, she's got her headphones on.
It's something like that.
El Torino. So I'm gonna give away my position. I grew up going to that Mexican restaurant. I live literally 500 or is it 500? I live within walking distance of that restaurant.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I
it's that close. It's just like, hey, what's up? You're right there.
And I just swung past it, and it was packed to the teeth. It is a really good restaurant, though. It's I grew up there, going there they opened right when they opened it up in like 90, 91 or something like that, and then I was a wee little lad then, but I grew up going to that place, and it's always just been really good Mexican food and a good greasy spoon. But it's kind of nice to, like, some people are saying, it's locals only. No. Give them the business. They need it. They've been a great staple in our community, and they definitely deserve to get as much business as possible. But sorry, side tangent.
Kind of want some Mexican food now.
I know I'm craving it too.
Got me thinking about it.
It's Italian food tonight.
Ooh, Italian's always good. That's always a good way to go.
It is. Can't go wrong with that. All right, so you wanted to talk about Daytona. Let's just jump into it. How was your experience?
It was pretty freaking awesome, honestly. I got to see my driver win, Denny Hamlin, which was pretty cool. We did see a pretty frightening crash with Ryan Newman. That definitely went a long way. But also, the duels and all of that wasn't as competitive as I thought it was going to be. Pretty calm, honestly.
I didn't tune in for the duels. I missed those.
Yeah, the duels were pretty interesting. I know you watched some of it when I was live, but the stream quality wasn't that great because there's so many people there.
Yeah, everyone. It's so what they do. We're gonna get a little technical right now. When they have Wi-Fi in those large areas, they bandwidth or they band limit everyone. So you have like say, they limit everyone to 1 megabit download and upload.
Oh wow.
So what happens is that allows more people to hit the network at once and handle exchanges. If you're
Hmm.
giving people like say everyone full access to your network at whatever max speed you can handle, you're gonna crash all your other systems. So say like so if you had a business, if I had a business and I had Wi-Fi for customers and Wi-Fi for the business,
Hmm.
or network for the business, I would actually have two lines for network just because that's what I would want to do. But if you had to run off the one network, you can create what they call VLANs or like sub networks, and you can separate and have all their traffic flow through a sub network so they're not interfering with your main network. But you can also limit the speeds that they communicate at. So that's probably what was going on. You might have actually probably been faster off of like your LTE on your phone.
Hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even the data though, there was even dead too. It was bad.
Oh, really? Just a dead spot?
Oh yeah. It was just a giant dead spot pretty much. You couldn't do anything.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna go live for a lot of the race and all of that, and then I couldn't open anything
We need to
or
get
get
you that
even access.
that hat cam that one guy had in at the auto club tonight. Tonight.
Yes,
That was the dorkiest thing I've ever seen someone have.
but it was freaking
I
awesome.
feel bad for that guy. They're like, "You got to wear this." He's like, "You serious?" He's like, "Yeah, you got to wear this." But it's got an antenna and it sticks right next to my ear. Like, you need to wear it. It's your job. He's like, "I guess you're paying me to wear it."
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was he's gonna get brain cancer, but just a giant antenna by his
Poor fella.
face. No, but overall, yeah, just tuning in and seeing it from like your perspective is really cool.
Hmm.
It's one thing, you watch it on TV. It's another thing to see it from the stands. I wanted to go to the auto club today, but just schedule just didn't line up. So
Yeah, the race early on for the 500, I'd say it's probably the calmest it will ever be. Usually around 50 to go is when things will start amping up, and then people start going bonkers on the track. I mean, you even got Logano freaking full sending it on everyone and wrecking the whole field. Sorry for the Logano fans out there, but it's the truth.
yeah,
It
um,
was it was a lot of fun though, definitely. We're talking about possibly going back next year and even watching
oh really?
just for the cup race. Yeah, just for the cup. We won't go back for Xfinity or trucks. Xfinity race, I don't really think it's worth going to that. It's pretty boring. That one is, and then
Yeah,
the trucks are usually exciting. I mean, we saw a flip in there as well.
that's the trucks had a flip. Are they more like are they safer? Would you say the trucks?
Um, Honestly, I'd say they're all pretty safe, like pretty equal
Mm-hmm.
because of all the technology they have in them all and the roll cages and how they're designed for each one. But yeah, I'd say they're all just as safe as every other one out there.
Now, I'm gonna get into a little bit of a hot topic.
All right.
Um, who I'm trying to think uh who is right behind Newman? Who's put? It wasn't
Ryan Blaney,
as a Blaney.
Blaney and Hamlin. Yeah.
Okay, so Blaney, I was watching it, and I don't think Hamlin should have pushed Blaney.
I mean,
I
on these
was
restrictor plates, you got to do what you got to do.
I guess, but I was looking like on the replay, and I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but Blaney was loose, like real loose.
That's because usually that'll happen from how hard they're pushing each other. It'll
No,
kind of
before the
like make
push.
them. Oh, before the push,
Yeah, so
really?
you see him coming around the corner, and you see him like trying to keep his back end straight, and then you see
Mm.
Hamlin push him, and then he can't do anything about it. He's being pushed
Mhm.
around a corner. He's already like trying to keep it straight, and then Newman comes down for a block, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I mean, Hamlin was by
Yeah.
that time Hamlin was off the bumper of Blaney
Yes, he was.
when Newman went down for the block, and then it just happened to work out. Hamlin missed the freaking wreck by an inch
Yeah.
and got by the line first.
But dude,
I mean,
Blaney looked like he was gonna start crying. He looked pretty
yeah, he
upset.
did, especially LaJoy as well.
Yeah. God, dude, fuck. Yeah, no,
It
that was
was
bad.
definitely the worst wreck I've ever seen for me myself going to a race and just in general.
Mm-hmm. Now, have they released any more news? Because I know they did. You know that he's okay, and then he's walking, and he's out of the hospital. Did they
Um,
release his injuries exactly?
I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something with his head though, like a bruise, something. I don't really remember exactly, but he should be back in the car. I believe Texas is when it's gonna be,
Oh wow, so he's
from
coming
the
back.
sounds of it. He's coming back soon, yeah.
Wow, and so he didn't have like any concussions or like full on head injury. They cleared him on that.
It was a head injury, but it wasn't something super major.
Wow.
Here, let me see what it was real quick. Uh, let's see. I'm finally just getting to the page. Oh my gosh, there's so many ads. Why? Fortunately.
trying to
Now I
get
gotta read through it, trying to find it.
trying to get Andrew in this in the podcast right now.
What's he doing?
He's said I'm naked right now, and I said get in, bro. And he said, did you not read what I just said? I'm naked. I'm like, we don't have webcams. What? Why are you?
We might include those next time though. Just
Yeah.
that. No
You know,
kidding.
I've honestly been considering putting a webcam up for the broadcast, doing kind of
That would be pretty cool.
like a comment, like the background commentator, because like I always feel really
Hmm.
bad when I just have it just spinning around on the track. Like it'd be kind of cool maybe to see me talking. I know it's a little harder because then I have to like I've done a webcam, but I noticed that I have an audio delay with my video,
Hmm.
so I'd have to tune that and get the audio delay just right. Um, but yeah, I've always wanted to kind of do that.
That would be pretty cool.
But
But from the looks of it, all I'm seeing is just said it's a head injury.
okay,
I know there was somewhere where it did describe what it actually like physically was. I just can't really find it right now.
mm-hmm. Well, that's good to see him back.
Definitely. And hopefully come pick off a couple wins this year maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, come back swinging, dude.
Hmm.
That'd be nutty.
That would be.
Oh man, no, that seeing that happen was like, oof, fuck.
Yeah, especially being there in person and then them bringing out the tarps and all that. It's
Yeah.
probably one of the scariest things. And especially when they take the ambulance out there on the path where Senior Road
Mm-hmm.
as well to Halifax
Yeah.
was that just put chills on everyone. And
Yeah.
usually after a NASCAR race, the crowd's all pumped up,
No.
freaking ready to party, go back to their RVs and all of that,
So
and it was just dead silence.
I heard something in the background. I wanted to make sure I heard that properly. Did I hear booing?
Yes, there was booing.
Okay, that's what I thought because I heard a lot of booing. I was like, are they booing?
Yeah, they were booing for Hamlin when he was
Yeah.
doing his burnouts.
Yeah, that's the one thing like I was a little upset about. Like I get he won. That's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
and he
But
didn't.
he could have
He had
waited.
his. The thing is, he already had all of his radio and stuff unplugged
Yeah, yeah, I know.
before the backstretch, and then
But he
he
could
doesn't
he
know
could he could have
anything.
looked over.
He could have
He would
looked
have
over.
looked over and been like,
I mean, you
"Oh
can't
fuck."
really tell. You can't really tell from sitting down low in that car. You can't see much at all.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh
All you
man.
see is just like
Right
your
in front of
eye
you.
line. Yeah, just the hood, pretty much.
Damn.
Even just like it's like a straight line through the dash and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, because you're sitting so low in the car, so the lower you are, the faster the car could get.
Mhm.
So that plays a role into it on weight and all of that as well.
Damn.
Yeah, and then when I was sitting up there, there was a Logano fan booing at Hamlin saying that he completely wrecked Newman. I was like, did you not see the replay right there?
Well, like I said, He pushed him into him.
He pushed Blaney to get faster and get closer to him.
Yeah.
It was just a crazy thing
Yeah, no,
in general,
it was
though.
pretty nutty. But dude, that's cool. He that really says, I guess, a lot for the sport and where it's come to with safety and stuff like that, to be able
Hmm.
to survive a wreck like that,
Oh
and
yeah, definitely.
want
I
to
mean,
be back after
20 to
that.
15 to 20 years ago, he wouldn't have survived at all.
No, no, that would,
Safety has improved so much in racing and all that. It's amazing.
yeah, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I know Andrew wanted to touch on some people saying that they need to make it safer or something like that, or they shouldn't do this. I
Hmm.
also think that's a little bit about racing, is you kind of you're dancing with the devil, and that's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of a
definitely.
little bit of the joy about it, or not joy, but like allure. It sucks when someone gets injured, but being able to ride that line for as long as possible, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's fun to watch too. To see people that aggressive, doing 200 miles an hour, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing them getting a giant pack and all of that, and watching them inches apart off of each other. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that in real life. That's
I don't know either. It's crazy.
gets my heart running. Jesus.
But speaking about the ISRC race tonight, what a finish that was. I mean, I think I should be credited the win though, honestly. Don't tell
Uh,
Andrew that.
I don't know about that, man. I
Aw,
didn't
man, I
see
had
you in
that.
first. I saw Matt Kemp in first.
Nah,
I
that's
just like the
Matt
fact that
Kemp.
he was racing you hard. Your own teammate was
Yeah,
going
yeah, I was
after
like,
you.
come on, Matt.
I was sitting there, I was like, Matt, dude, you're racing him 15 laps to the flag. Like, just pump the brakes, wait for 5 till, and then you can race him hard. That's fine. But
Oh, I wasn't giving up that easily on him too. I tried the best I could with those tires. It's
yeah.
just needed a couple more laps for him to get warmed up, and we probably would have won the show, which would have been awesome.
Now, how'd you? So you said the track was loose and tight a little bit. I'm
Hmm.
assuming it was loose around turn 1 and 2, and then it tightened up. I'm assuming on the exit of turn 4. Is that correct?
It was mainly tighter on entry, actually.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. My bad. Yeah, it was
All
tight
right,
on
yeah,
entry, and and then it would loosen up if you like put any more throttle into it.
yeah. The more throttle you'd put into it, the looser it would get. So the car basically would steer off of the throttle. So
Yeah.
that's what I was playing with a lot of the race, and it's
Okay.
basically feathering it out and all that.
Yeah, because like I think I mentioned that it kind of drove like a dirt truck, not
It
much like a
did.
street stock, like a off road street stock or a dirt street stock, but it more like a dirt truck where you really had more torque to really turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was really cool. I just for me that's I've been actually trying to practice. One of my favorite things since recently is driving dirt street stock. Like I've been really enjoying
Hmm.
that. So I've been doing official races, and I had Platt show me how to drive it and like show me the different lines. And him and Willie were like, dude, those guys can go door to door, um, and just be neck and neck for the whole race. It's kind of gnarly for any dirt oval. And Willie showed me how to drive like the top line, and then Platt was showing me how to do like dive in on someone and like cross over, or like how to
Hmm.
just maintain it. And I've been having so much fun doing the officials. I got pissed off last night. No, though, some guy. We were going door to door, and I was pushing him a little bit. I definitely was giving him a push.
Robin's racing.
Yeah, so he had slow entries into the corner, so I was just giving him a little push around the onier, and
That ain't nothing big.
yeah, no, so I wasn't like diving into him with the nose, it was side to side,
Yeah,
and
like,
then he didn't like that, so I
oh
started to
no.
get past him, and then he just whipped it into me and spun me. I was so
Heck,
pissed.
that'd be a protest.
Yeah, I guess I stuck to his door out of that straight. Like I was on the guy trying to pass him, and I think there was someone else trying to pass too. It was like 3 of us, so we were mashed, and then he just didn't like it that I was trying to push him out of the way a little bit, and it was kind of nice though because we left the results and I looked at it. And he got a -6 and I got a +1 or a plus point one
There
or
you
whatever,
go.
or 0.01. Like I just got enough to get a little extra point.
There you go.
I was
That's
like,
always a good
yeah,
sight to see.
that's right. They said it wasn't my fault. Yeah, he wrecked my car. He totaled me. I
Man,
tried
that's not
doing
good.
like 6 more laps, and then I almost got in the way of like the lead guy, so I just bounced out.
Just like I'll force you guys.
Yeah, I towed back in and just sat down. It got scary. I was just trying to like just run the outside line, and then it was like 4 guys coming in, and I was catching them as I was going into the straight, and those guys really like to swing up to the wall. And I was like, oh no! So I stopped right before the straight and just exited.
You're like, all right, I gotta get out of here. They're coming.
Yeah, I didn't want to tie up the first 4 guys. That'd have been bad.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And they probably wouldn't have been too happy either.
Oh no, they wouldn't have been happy. Luckily, I don't have in-game chat, so
You know, a lot of people won't do that though. They'll just go out, go right in front of the leaders, completely destroy them.
Oh yeah, that was the guy that. So the guy that took me out during practice, he just like, I, he just gunned it out. Like I think it was like right before qual. He just gunned it out of the. I was running a pretty good lap with someone, and then he just like stepped on it, and I like running the inside line to where you like your front bumper is just inches away from the wall, and he just stepped out and just boom. I was like, come on, man, I
Like,
had him.
don't drive me dirty like that.
Like, don't just pull out of the pits like that. It's a dick move.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people seem to do. What track was that at?
It was
Linear, I'm
linear.
guessing?
All right, is it linear or lanyar?
I call it linear.
Oh,
There's a whole bunch of
linear,
ways you could call
linear.
it.
Yeah. What's up, Connor?
Heck, should we bring him up into here?
Hey, Connor, you want to join us? You're welcome to come in the booth.
We got nothing better to do.
We're just having fun. Just a little impromptu podcast.
Oh, wait, I gotta give this thing a thumbs up.
Ooh,
There we go.
thank
There
you.
we go.
Yeah. I don't.
No,
Oh, there
now
it
it's
is.
gotta be a dislike. No.
Yeah, that's gotta be. That hurts my
Hey,
feelings, man. You just
Love you.
stab me. No, but let's go back to Daytona and your experience down there. So, other than the horrible incident, how was the whole? Because how long did you stay down there?
We stayed down there for probably a week, I believe.
Nice.
Sometime between a week to 5 days, somewhere around there.
Did you get to walk through the pits and stuff like that, or check out all the cars?
No, we sadly weren't able to do that. We just didn't really have the time to
Mm-hmm.
because there's already so much going on that we wanted to go see.
Okay.
But just the experience there, it's a blast. Y- Like when I went there, it's just like breathtaking because there's so much stuff to do. There's,
Like
it's just awesome.
like at the like at the track or just in the area.
Just the track in the area. I mean, I got
Really?
to meet Jeremy Clements. I've seen Jordan Anderson at Joe's Crab Shack when I went there. Um, met Clements at a bar that I was able to go into, so that was pretty cool. Sadly, his car like completely exploded all of his fenders and everything on lap 5 or something like that. But who else did I get to meet? We were gonna go see Denny Hamlin, but you had to have a ticket for that certain spot for that row or like a level, which I kind of thought was stupid. I did get to see Haley Deegan though. That was pretty cool. Just the NASCAR community in general there was pretty awesome. Getting to see Donald Trump as well. I mean, that's the president.
Are you serious? He was down there?
Yeah. So we got to see the president, which was actually pretty cool.
Is he orange in real life too?
Yes. Seeing Air Force One though fly in, that was freaking awesome. That's like a once in a lifetime experience, I feel like.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Let's looks like Connor wants to hop in. We'll go ahead and pull him in.
All right, yeah, let's bring him.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the president, but I wouldn't mind meeting him in person. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean that's an honor. You're meeting the president.
Exactly. I don't care who it is. Let me shake his hand. All right, let me pull Connor in here. Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Mhm. Should we just ring Andrew again just to annoy him?
Oh no, he's naked. He doesn't want to be dealt
Oh
with.
yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm
He's doing
naked.
some stuff.
I'm naked right now, guys. Don't talk to me.
He's gonna watch us and be like, "Are you guys kidding me?"
Yeah. Let's just talk about him being naked for like at least 30 minutes. That'd probably do
All
this
right.
podcast great.
Giant ran on it. Oh, he didn't. He didn't make the call.
I added him. I'll just
Just ring him again.
there we go. Oh, you're ringing him again?
Yeah, just rang him.
But yeah, no, it's that's really cool, like being able to meet the whole racing community and go from there.
Mhm. Yeah, Daytona was definitely a blast and probably one of the coolest racing experiences I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as me racing at Bristol though. That won't be anything.
Yeah, obviously, nothing beats that. He said he's gonna pop in about 5 minutes.
All right.
But yeah, no, nothing beats the actual experience. Like that was always my biggest problem with paintball. Like I played with professional players. You know, I practiced with
Mhm.
professional players. And people are like, "Oh, you practiced like next to them, or you practiced with them?" I'm like, yeah. And they're like, "Wasn't it like life changing?" I'm like, yeah, it was cool and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's really cool to meet a professional and to like be friends with them and go out drinking with them and stuff. But like, it's better to be doing it yourself, even if you're not even professional. Like, it's so much
Mhm.
better to be doing it yourself. Like, it's awesome to meet like your heroes and people that you look up to.
Oh yeah.
But man, when you're out,
But like when you do it yourself,
yeah,
it's a lot more fun.
you're living the dream.
Yeah, because when I was down at Daytona, I was like, gosh, I want to be in one of these cars so
Yeah, I
bad.
just want to take a couple laps on the track. Can we do that? Can we just work that out, please?
I mean, even Trump got to take a lap around the track.
He could fit in one of those things.
No, he took a lap around
The pace car.
in the Beast, the limo.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
I missed that part. So I was busy and I tuned in like often. I think I caught the back end of Daytona.
Mm.
I was busy doing stuff, and so I didn't get to watch the whole race. So I missed all like the pre-show stuff.
Yeah, the rain came in on lap 20 exactly, and we waited about 6 hours. They finally got the track cleaned up. Here comes another giant monsoon. Like there was flooding and everything. It was bad. And then
That's
thankfully Monday we were able to go racing.
that's one thing I'm really curious about with the rain. So when that happens and they do, what if it happened like 2-3 days in a row? They actually delay it for 2-3 days in a row, and what happens to your tickets if
You
you
know,
made plans?
I was kind of curious about that. I actually don't have a clue what would happen.
Because I would
If it
love
just
to
would
go
be
see.
canceled or what.
Yeah, like I'd love to go see Daytona or like a track like that. But man, if it
Mhm.
rained out and I had like set plans, like I got to be back, on Monday. Then it's like, oh, it rained out. I can't see it now, and I got to go fly back and watch it on TV. Like, can they give you a refund for that?
I honestly don't know. I don't think it's ever actually really happened
Just
from
call.
what I know at least.
Mm-hmm. You just call your
But that
boss
would
and be
be
like,
interesting.
"Bro, it's rained out. I'm staying for another week.
See ya.
I'm not coming back." Oh man. Ugh. So, Bristol. How many races you
Mhm.
got this year at Bristol? Are you going to be traveling a little bit, or are you going to be staying at Bristol for
It
most of the
it
races?
is a traveling series.
Nice,
We'll
nice.
be at Bristol one time. I believe we have a total of 14 races this season in the CRA All Stars Tour schedule.
Uh huh.
A lot, the schedule is literally all over the place. Like we go down to Bristol, or we go to Bristol, we have to go back up to Indiana, get the car set up for the next race, and we go back down to Tennessee for Nashville. It's like, why would you schedule it like that?
Wait, say that again.
All right, so we come down from Indiana, go down to Bristol, right?
Uh huh.
We go back up to Indiana, put the new setup in the car, right?
Uh huh.
And then we go back down to Tennessee to go to Nashville.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, well, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so that would be 2 hectic weeks in a row.
Sounds like it, but it sounds like fun though. Even though it's
Yeah,
hectic,
but
it's a blast.
Oh yeah, it's worth it, honestly. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Like last year they black flagged me at Bristol because they thought I was leaking oil, but it was a tire rub. I stayed out on the track as long as they could until they started yelling at my dad really bad. And then I had to they made me pull in finally, and we were already laps down that. I mean, that track, it's 15 seconds to get around there,
Yeah,
dude.
you
We would have had a top 5 and we finished 14th, dude. It was so stressful. I was
that
not happy.
that sounds like
Especially
someone was pulling some strings.
yeah, no kidding. Especially with how much it costs. It's stupid how much racing costs nowadays. Like tires are stupidly expensive. Same with fuel. The cars are stupid expensive now.
Yeah,
Like
why is that?
I think it's just because people don't want other people copying their chassis and reproducing them as the same ones, but putting their own name on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I
I
see.
think that's one of the main reasons.
Do you think someone's buying up a lot of the stuff and just kind of, I guess, monopolizing it?
Pretty much. That's what it
Because
seems to be.
that's what happened in
But
paintball.
oh really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna sorry to derail the conversation again,
Oh no,
but
it's no big deal.
no, there's like two main companies that bought out everything in paintball in the sense of like
Mhm.
running tournaments, producing paint, and managing stuff. They're like the biggest shareholder, or not shareholders, but like the biggest game players, and they pretty much just took over the system when it used to be just a bunch of independent people running smaller stuff and like one big tournament that would travel the country. But even then, paint was kind of expensive. But it was different, I guess. I guess is the
Mhm.
best way of putting it. Like the tournaments, you could actually make money on them instead of just breaking even if you got lucky.
Oh yeah. In racing, you don't make money.
Yeah, and that's what it came down for us in tournaments. Is like we'd get first place, and it was like, oh, it paid for the paint, like for you guys, like paid for tires and gas, like but our
Paid for
sign
one
on,
tire.
yeah, our sign on fee or whatever entry fee they have, that's not covered. Like it
Mhm.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like, shouldn't we be making something out of this so we can go somewhere with it?
Yeah, like wouldn't you want to put more money into it so that
Instead,
people want to race? The more
exactly.
contestants you have.
Instead of having to be a freaking millionaire just to get a ride in NASCAR.
Yeah, it's
I mean, a
ridiculous.
ride for a season with um Joe Gibbs Racing, I believe, is around $36 million for one season, 36 races. It's ridiculous. That's $1 million per race right there. That's stupid.
Can I have that money?
I think we all want that money.
Like just the thought of that to make I don't mean to call racing a casual sport, but to make a
Oh no.
sport like it's even basketball
Yeah.
and football, like the amount of money those players get paid,
Yeah, they're making money.
that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it should come down to, I mean, these lower divisions or lower series, if NASCAR fades out, like CRA, stuff like that, that's going to become the main thing to run. Like that'll be the big thing if NASCAR ever falls.
I so I feel like a lot of things in that we're doing recently are it's going to turn into esports.
I think it really will, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're going to have
Esports has been huge lately.
so I'm gonna. Hopefully, no one listens to this because I've always wanted to try something, and I'm really curious about it. Has anyone tried making a large RC car? So pulling the driver out of the car, but still driving the car around the track. Like
Like a full-scale
RC
race
car.
car.
Yeah, a full scale RC car. Has anyone done that?
I don't really know.
Could you imagine? Because we have the camera
That'd
technology
be
to do that.
sweet.
And imagine having like, okay, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should build cheap ones. Like I don't know, take
Make some like
the
prototypes.
cheapest, yeah, the cheapest frame possible. Set it up like an FPV drone, and race them around. And you have your your racing simulator, right? And then
Hmm.
you just do it kind of like a Royal Rumble, where you don't worry about getting smashed anymore. You can push it to the limit, so you can go even faster. It's if you hit something, yeah, you totaled your car, but you didn't kill anyone.
Dude, that's like $1 million idea.
Yeah, we should probably delete this
Yeah,
podcast right
yeah,
now.
we need to right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. Let's just and rewind that. Jesus, I just gave away some
And
money.
now our idea's out there. Kill the podcast.
It's okay. We'll make it happen. Because I've always wondered. I always thought that would be really cool, like to incorporate. Like it honestly, the cars might go up in price. But wait, no,
Oh,
because
yeah.
then what about you don't have to do all the safety equipment?
Yeah, you probably should get the safety equipment.
Well, you don't need to. All you need to do is have a really solid frame. You don't need to have all the safety equipment. You can then drop the cars down and make them more aerodynamic and faster.
I mean, I don't really want to go that aerodynamic direction.
I just want to go fast. Like I want to get them up.
I
To,
like that part. I like that part. Let's just go fast.
well, that's part of aerodynamics is fast, bro.
Yeah, I know. Aerodynamics can
There's
bring a lot of bad, but a lot of good.
but there is that moment where you go Le Mans and you do backflips.
Yes.
You become so aerodynamic, you become a wing and fly away.
Exactly. Blowovers are the best thing ever.
And there he goes. I remember watching that. I think I saw that live, at least one of the times.
I think I've seen it too.
It's just beautiful to see one of those cars flip, and you're like, whoa, that happens.
Yeah. He'll get out. He'll be okay.
And he's going the speed of light.
No.
Someone needs to do that, but to the do. It just spins off. I want to learn how to do that. I want to do that. That'll be me.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Next
Then
project.
you have to upload it.
next promo video.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
No, but we should do that. We should build a full scale RC car that you can race on a track.
I like the idea
totally
of it.
Doable.
I really like the idea of it.
Because you can get rid of a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's based on remote control talent now.
Yeah, iRacing comes into play now.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, how would you simulate G-force though? Or would you? Question is, would you let the drivers have sim rigs that shake and rumble, or would they just have basic straight chairs?
I'd say mix it up.
Because what you could do is you can in the pits. Technically, they don't have to bring their own sim rigs. They just have to bring their own seat or their own setup, right? So you could have like 20, 40 sim rigs built, hooked up to, specific radio frequency or however you're going to control the cars. Whatever you use, right? Hooked up, say, channel 1, or you're in bay 1, right? Or bay 2, bay 3, bay 4. And then, you sit down, get into that stuff, set it up, and then, that's where you're at for the weekend. And then if anything, next weekend you'll be in bay 4 or bay 2 or like, so you don't technically need to have people like bring their own equipment. You can have everything on site and set up. All they do is bring the car, hook it up, drop in their seat, put on their wheel, and then boom.
Yeah, that actually is.
Maybe we can start small. We can do like 8th scale, like the big kind of
those
RC
things
cars,
are sweet.
and put FPV. Yeah, I want to do that because my dad's got some of that stuff.
Let's go even bigger than normal size cars.
Oh, yes, monster trucks.
Yes.
God, yes. With 360-degree rotation, like eyeball, so you can like look around as you're munching on stuff.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be fun. We're doing this. If I ever get to millionaire status, I'm gonna dump some money into that project. I'll have Tesla as a backer. You guys are working on your camera technology. Oh man. But yeah, that would be so much fun. Maybe I can do that with my 16 scale. I have a little 16 scale gas car. I'll throw a little FPV on it.
Put some NOS in it. It'll be good.
No.
Some nitrous.
Why are you trying to ruin my stuff, dude?
I don't know. I'm trying to make it so people get confused so they can't take our idea.
You're right. What am I saying? Yes, blow up your RC cars. It's okay. No one watches this other than our small
dynamite stick in it. It'll make it go faster.
We're not big enough yet for people to take our ideas, so we'll definitely have at least 1 year.
Exactly.
Then we have to worry that someone's going to steal it. What about what about I'm trying to think of what they're called. I saw them up on YouTube, and they're like, it was from the 80s or the 90s. They're like micro NASCARs What are they called?
Oh, Micro Machines?
Is
Is that
that
what you're
really what they're
talking about?
called? No, no, no. They're actual cars that people sit in and drive.
Ooh.
There's a name for it.
Bandoleros?
Small
Maybe.
NASCAR cars
Mini
kids
cups?
drive. There was a name for it. I'm gonna find it on YouTube real fast, because we could use those and turn those into that, and that would be because they're like they're they're big, but they're not crazy big.
Mm-hmm.
Half scale. That's what they're
They're
called. Half scale. Let's see if we can find. I'm gonna find the actual thing. Infinity Loop Racing, 14-hour Daytona. No, that's not it. Is it half scale? They have a specific name. They're called like something sliders. I'm dedicated to find this. So you think of a talking point while I find these videos. It was a week ago. I'll definitely get it.
Well, we're waiting on Connor Berry to hop into the channel. Maybe he's gonna say something really special.
Aha, found it.
Ooh, I want to see this. Send a
Is
link.
this it?
This would look cool.
Excuse the audio. Nope, that's someone else's sim.
You didn't find it?
No, it was. I thought I did.
Oh, rip. Go look in your video history.
That's what I'm doing right now. Search history, watch history, search history. It's got to be search history. Micro or I'm just gonna type cars. See what comes up. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. No. Oh, it's called arena racing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That's what it is.
Send a link to that video.
I'm gonna pull it up right. Yep, found it. This shit's like gnarly. I gotta make sure I mute the desktop audio 1 second. But I'm gonna post the link in the
Blast
chat.
in the blast in the
And,
podcast.
I'll let you guys watch it with me. Oh wait, no, I could get dinged for that. Never mind.
Ooh.
That's a bad idea.
Put your own. Oh yeah, these are mini cups. I used to race these.
Oh, are you serious? Yeah. What if we use
Mhm.
mini cups?
Those things are like 15 grand.
Can you make them cheaper?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Yeah, I used to race these, but I've never raced on this track right here.
Wait, why are they so expensive?
I honestly don't really know.
They look like you could build that for $5,000.
Oh, you could if you want a really crappy car.
Well, it's just a prototype, dude. It can be the crappiest thing
Yeah,
in the
true.
world.
That is true.
Do they really roll that often?
Um, on a track like this, yes. In real life, on like say a track that's like not under a roof, no.
Do you guys take these only on ovals, or have you done roads with them?
They do go on road courses. I've only
That's so
raced
awesome.
ovals, but because there was never a road course on the schedule when I raced them.
Yeah.
But these things, they're all right to drive. I don't
Are they
really care
slow?
for them. They can go up to 100 miles an hour, but it's super hard to get to that.
What? Are
Hmm.
you serious? Because it
Yeah.
looks like they're really like looking at the cars. It looks like they're honestly like the back tires unhooked half the time. Like it's really spinning.
Oh yeah, they're spinning. And on this
And it's from
track, they're
tires.
probably going about 40, 50 miles an hour.
Really? Doesn't
Hmm.
look like it. It looks like 30.
It does. They look a lot slower on camera.
Yeah. They're just so cute. I just want one. I just want one in my car or in my garage.
They're, I mean, they can be fun to drive on tracks where you actually have to drive them.
Yeah.
But like on tracks like this will be a blast. But say for like a 3/8 mile racetrack,
Oh,
you
that would
you can
suck.
just flat foot it and hold it wide open.
Yeah, that kind
It's
of
like the new
sucks.
NASCAR package, and it sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. You want a little bit of difficulty in there. You don't want to just step and mash it.
exactly. You want something with power.
All right.
with some
So
good horsepower.
the question is, what is the cheapest way, like cheapest racing way for us to do this? To build these remote control mini cars. Like,
So you want something that will have some type of body like that on it?
I don't know. I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. I want something that'll be fun to see on the track and to drive.
Let me see.
The question is, do we need to go back and start looking at?
Go-karts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Because you can pick up a go-kart for like two G's or less. What was that website we were on that we were looking at car stuff?
RacingJunk.com.
Racing Junk, that's what's up. They got everything.
They do.
Please sponsor me, Racing Junk. I really don't have.
I need it more.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Shut up.
How would we go 50-50?
75-25. I get the 75, you get the 25.
How about that?
51-49. Now we do 50-50. Not really, I get the 75%.
I'll make a deal on the back. You'll think you're getting 50-50. Let's see. Question is, should we start off with oval cars?
Probably.
I think dirt oval, would that be cheaper? Is dirt cheaper?
No, I mean, it might be. I just feel like it's a lot more you have to clean up and all of that. I mean, I am going to be hot lapping a dirt modified here soon.
That's awesome.
The sounds of it. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll hang in there and do good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've never been too big of a fan of dirt, though.
I found us a 1997 Ford Mustang. That's for 18 grand or 15 grand.
Holy shoot! Is it in good shape?
It looks clean and it's in racing condition.
Send a link of this to me.
Yeah, it's.
I just might buy it for a street car.
It's a Cobra.
Ooh, a Cobra.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Private seller. Looks like Roswell, GA. What's that? That's
Georgia.
Yeah.
That's a far drive.
Yep.
Dang, I was just down there a couple weeks ago.
You could have had a sweet, cool car.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, that looks really nice, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the 97 like body style, but it's pretty sick. And it's a road car. It's not drag. That's the thing that I've always hated about like what they do with the 90 series Mustangs is they turn them into drag cars. Like they're cool, but I definitely like the road car version.
Oh yeah, definitely. Speaking of cars, I'll show you my dream car right here. I believe it is a 2017 Hellcat.
Oh yeah, dude. Jesus.
Gosh, dude, that car is beautiful, ain't it?
That thing's amazing.
Let me see. I would definitely get some decals put on it, cause why not? It's a freaking Hellcat.
Yeah. All right, I'm looking at the gas RC car scales. Let's see what sizes we can get here.
I believe we can get 1/5, 1/4.
Yeah, I just saw that 1/5. Wow.
Yeah, they're huge.
I can ride on that. Just sit on it and take me away. How much do they want? Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
It'd be Mario Kart when they get struck with lightning and they're super tiny.
Yeah, right.
Or Donkey Kong just sitting in the cart.
Yeah, that could work. That's where we start. We'll start with 1/5 scale or 1/4. Is that? Let's see. Make sure that's the large scale. Large scale. Yeah, that's what I want to call it. Large. Maybe there's 1/4. What? There's 1/3 scale.
No way.
Yep.
I gotta find a 1/2 scale now.
That's where you drive the half scale.
Oh yeah, that would be half scale. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they make 1/3 scales. See, I feel like that's gonna be too expensive. Because that guy literally has a car engine in it.
Wait, what?
It looks like a car engine, or is it just a lipo battery and it's a faux engine. Type in 1/3 scale RC car, part 9. He's like he's got it gutted. Oh yeah. It's a faux engine. It's running off of two separate electric motors for the drive. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah. Oh wait, no, maybe.
Holy shoot.
No, that engine looks real. What the hell?
No, that's
Is it?
I mean, that's probably a real motor.
Why would you just put it? No, it's even got like look, he's even got pulleys on it. Like why would you?
Yeah, it does.
I'm. What is this? Yeah, and he's even got it motor mounted. Like I'm really confused. You're throwing me for a loop
Oh no,
here.
it is electric. There's 2 lipo batteries.
Yeah, I saw the lipos, but is that just maybe a? Why would you put an engine on there then? Like that's just a waste of.
Maybe just for
weight.
looks. I don't know. The thing doesn't go that fast from the looks of
he
it.
originally put some electric motors on it to test out the chassis.
Ah.
It is gas powered. Wow.
That's sweet. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. That's a wow.
Oh my gosh, look at I gotta show you this. Like holy shoot.
All right, shoot it over. All right, I guess I should show people, at least some people, what I'm looking at, because this is. Let me. There, that's a good picture. We'll let that sit. Go full screen with that.
None of this stuff we're showing you is owned by us.
No. That's
Look
what
at
I'm
that
looking
thing.
at. Like that's an RC car.
Yeah.
Look at the fuel cells and the fans for the radiator and the shocks right there. What? This is a go-kart that's faster than every single go-kart in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. But it's like, what are these coils? These are just ignition coils? What? He's got stuff on the sides that look really cool. I'm so impressed by the way this thing looks. That's yeah. Wow.
Yeah, look at that off-road truck I just sent you. Like, holy shoot.
I got to get back to the. There we go. Boom. But yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I saw that too.
It thing's freaking crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, mini trophy truck. Just sit in the back and take yourself everywhere.
From the video or from a picture, it
stuff
seems
called
like it
mod
buggies.
carts.
Oh my gosh.
That's what
Oh my
Connor
gosh.
drives. Connor drives mod carts.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those look like a blast to drive.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Let's just copy that image. Wait until you see this.
Oh my god.
This sucker is sweet.
Look at the travel. Yeah, what?
Dude, this sucker's huge.
Yeah, and he's got his rock crawler literally flexing on it. Oh, that's awesome.
It's crazy what people can come up with.
All right, so we'll start off with 1/8 scale. We'll keep it small because 1/8 scale is
Then we'll get
affordable.
bigger and bigger.
That's affordable. We can do 1/8 scale for a decent price.
Way. No way. I'm about to send something that is freaking crazy. This is 1/3 scale. Keep this in mind.
Okay. No. Is that a sub?
That is an airplane.
What?
1/3 scale airplane. And he fits in it.
No.
Oh wait, Andrew just added me back as a friend.
No.
Let me add him to the group.
No. That's no, sir, no. Don't do that.
Wait.
We're not the Wright brothers anymore. You can't. No. That's crazy. Jesus.
All right, let's see if we can get Singleton up in here.
All right. He's gonna be naked too.
Yeah, he's gonna be naked.
I'm naked.
2 Andrews.
Both Andrews naked. What are they doing naked together? We don't know.
Oh.
Don't make
too
assumptions.
far.
Don't make assumptions. That's why I said we don't know. All right. So we do 1/8 scale buggies.
Yep.
Would buggy be enough? Maybe we need.
I don't
to
know.
go
I think we
bigger.
need to go with a monster truck.
Nah, you're just having too much fun. You just like monster trucks.
Oh heck, dude! You can't get enough of monster trucks.
Monster trucks are cool. Yeah, let's do 1/8 scale buggies, and then we can build onto them because they can fit one camera in the front. There's definitely room for that, especially if we go electric. If you go electric, you can definitely fit a camera. There's place on the chat. Like I'm looking at one right now. There's definitely room on the chassis for like hardware and equipment. All right. So we do an electric 1/8 scale. Even though gas is cooler, I would want gas, but eco-friendly. And then you do your FPV, and then we start a circuit of 1/8 scale FPV racing.
That's not what I wanted to send.
Yeah, what would you send me? That's a lot.
That's a virus. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks, bud.
Clicks on it. Ooh.
Now I have the coronavirus on my PC.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, hello. No, is that a giant?
That is an actual RC car.
See, there we go. Boom.
Made with a giant remote.
A little ridiculous, but good. We're halfway there. It's been done.
We're getting somewhere.
Proven technology, so we can work on that. Yeah, I want to talk to my dad. My dad's like super into RC stuff, so I'll try and whip something up because I know he's had a couple FPV drones and he's got the equipment for it. So we can snag those cameras, and I do have a 1/8 scale. I can cut a hole and mount it.
Look at
I
this
got a
RC
3D
car.
printer, so I can print out a mount for it. No, that's an RC car too.
Yeah.
What?
Not even kidding you.
What? How do you? No. Where do people race these things?
I want to find out.
No, this is how they do the monster trucks where they let people drive them. You actually just sit in it and they drive it around for you.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You just make it look like you're doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
Gosh, this stuff is crazy. I kind of want to go to a Monster Jam show now.
Jesus. But no, let's start that. The little side project. We'll start a 1/8 scale FPV racing league. I'm gonna Google this first because it's probably been done.
Oh, probably.
RC car FPV first person view. Oh, yep.
Wait, really?
People have done it.
RC car FPV.
They exist. Budget FPV RC car. Okay, so then we have. So they exist. That's good. We know people can FPV them. Now the question is.
I see what you're saying. Like they have the. Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, but the next thing to
That's
do.
even cooler than what I was thinking. That is sweet though.
The next thing is we need to get it so you can use a racing rig.
Yes. Oh my dude.
That's what I don't think anyone's done.
Idea.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the $1 million idea.
Could you imagine just like going to your local track and being like, "Well, kids, you want to race?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then all these little buggies roll out. They just plug them in. They run out and
my gosh.
have a little dirt track for them. Oh, it'd be so awesome.
Dude, this is $1 million idea.
It's definitely
we
an
need
$8
to work
idea.
on this right now.
So
it's $1. It's $1. We need to get this started as soon as possible, so no one steals it.
The question is, how do we get our racing rigs to work with it? We need programmers.
Well, I am gonna take a class for programming here soon, actually.
Oh, there you go. Bam. That's your mission, is to learn how to program it. I'll build it. You program it. Come on, Elon Musk, you can do this.
No,
I believe in you.
I just can't.
I don't think it'd be too hard. Because what?
Programming is really difficult.
Not if we use. So think of it as, I wouldn't try and get force feedback first. I would just try and get control. So maybe if we just take one of the remotes and extend a large steering wheel off the remote. That would work.
There we go. It's already set.
There. So we'll just try that first. We'll take all the internals of just a standard remote, and we'll just attach a large steering wheel to it.
All right, so we attach the steering wheel to it, right?
Yeah.
And for the throttle, we make like a mechanism, or however the heck you say that word. I just botched it. Yeah.
It's okay. I botch words all the time.
Oh, I do it too. and we have it set up so it links with your pedal. So like when you press the gas,
Yep.
th- it moves forward,
Yeah, because all we'd so
like on the trigger on the remote.
yeah, I bet you we don't even need to program it. To be
I don't
honest,
think so.
I think there's people that already have microprocessors that are able to sense
Hmm.
inputs. So we just get it to configure to a USB input.
And we're set.
Yeah, but then
We're
we
millionaires.
need to make sure that the
I'm going to NASCAR.
my golden ticket
Yes.
at PV driving. No, because the only issue is the drivers. We need to make sure that Logitech drivers or Thrustmaster drivers work with
Hmm.
the cars. And the only
Yes.
downside is you really wouldn't have force feedback. We'd have to find a way to do
I
that.
think
Oh no,
that'd be
you
too
could do
hard to
force
implement.
feedback. You could do force feedback because if you have the steering tied
Hmm.
to an electric motor, an electric motor that has the ability to sense its position. I forgot what they're called. There's a specific word for them, but they can sense their positioning, and then what happens is they force feedback to whatever their position is. So if the tire gets pulled, then it
Hmm.
kicks the steering wheel backwards. This is doable. We just need to find someone that's a little more handy in robotics.
Should I ask Matt? He was pretty handy tonight for Jimmy.
Is Matt a robotics major?
I don't think so. Actually, I think Jimmy did robotics, though.
Really?
A little bit. I did a little bit of robotics when I was in middle school as well.
Yeah. Well, this is doable. We can get this done. It's a side project.
Yes. Now, if someone steals our idea, we are gonna sue you for every penny we got so that I can still make it to NASCAR.
Exactly. And I'm gonna be
Yes.
his crew
You're gonna
chief
be the
now.
title sponsor.
Oh, I'll take that. Fuck yeah. Wait a minute. Does that mean I have to pay you money?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you win, I get the full payout.
Uh-uh. You're fired.
Come on, I am not just gonna dump money and not get anything back. I
You
better
get
get
you get the
viewership.
free advertising.
Oh, free advertising. That's
Free
I
advertising.
always forget about the free advertising.
Can't get enough of the free
Free
advertising.
advertising. Get it here while it's still hot.
Speaking of free advertising, I'm advertising your logo on my car this year.
You are. Yeah. I'm gonna send
Yeah,
over those stickers.
heck
Stickers.
yeah. Hopefully they're small enough. They should be.
Yeah,
If they don't, they'll go over the window a little bit.
I should send you the giant sticker they had for for in Talladega Nights that he put.
The giant Big Newton sticker. That'd be amazing.
I like
Just
Big
slap that on
Newtons,
the
but
windshield.
I really can't see. Oh, that would be
I really
awesome.
can't see, but I sure do love my Fig Newtons.
I love that movie. As
Oh,
much as
Talladega
it,
Nights is great.
yeah, it's to me, it's like the blackballed of NASCAR.
Yes,
It's just
definitely.
one of those spoof movies, and it's funny. It's because it's got some of the same guys that
Hey,
it's got one or
you
two
got
of the
Will
same guys.
Ferrell and I can't remember who Cal Naughton was.
Um,
Yeah, Will Ferrell though is freaking amazing
yeah, you had Will
actress.
Ferrell, and then you also had what's his name? The guy that did Borat play the
Did
God, what's his name? He's got a really simple name, I think. I'm just gonna Google it.
I know that both of them do a lot of movies together.
Oh, you're talking about uh okay, so Sacha Baron Cohen was the French racer.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just gonna have to just Google Will Ferrell movies. He's got a really nice name. I just can't think of his name right now, and
I
it's
can't either.
um. Mm,
Come on, Randall, you got this.
I'm going. I'm Jamieing it up right now.
You got this, man.
John C. Riley. Like
That's who it
he's
is.
got a
Yeah.
cool name. Like that's a dope name.
Mhm.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, them
Those
two do a
two.
lot of movies together.
You know what's
Like Step Brothers is freaking amazing.
it was kind of a flop, but I really liked it. Was their Sherlock Holmes?
Mhm.
I liked that one a lot, but it definitely
I
was a
don't think
flop.
I've seen that one actually.
It didn't go. I think it might have been one day in the theaters, or it went straight to DVD. It's
Oh,
Holmes and
really?
Watson is what it's called. Yeah, it's pretty
Ah.
bad, but I had a blast.
Now, if we're taking this over to actresses on the podcast,
Okay.
let's get started with Adam Sandler.
As an actress, probably one of the best.
Yes, definitely. Can't get enough of him. Dude,
He
he's freaking amazing.
he plays probably one of the best women like just ever. Period. He can really pull off a woman.
Oh, I know, and it's freaking amazing when he does it too. Like The Waterboy was a really good movie too. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I if I haven't seen Waterboy, I'd be upset at myself. I love that movie.
All of his movies are great. Have you seen Kohan, I think is what it is?
Kohan? You mean Zohan?
Zohan, yeah.
Yeah.
Kohan. Botched that.
I was like, Conan. I don't remember him doing a Conan spoof. Yeah, no.
Zohan was freaking amazing too.
Zohan was really good. I'm trying to think. Like, my girlfriend loves what's the one where he's a kid? Something Billy Madison.
Billy, yes. Tell me a Mr. Penguin.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Yes, definitely.
Oh man. Well, I think it's a good place to call it a night. We did a little split. We're at an hour. It was pretty good. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. We got into the little RC
yeah,
thing,
definitely.
but we're definitely gonna do that. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I'll talk to my dad and see if I can whip together some of the FPV stuff and see what it looks like and how it runs, and then we just need to find.
All you really need for that is a GoPro, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's a little. Yes and no. Like you could do it with GoPro, but with
I don't know if it would be better or not.
the FPV like cameras, they have like special antennas, and then you can get like
Oh, do they?
yeah, you can get antennas that you can set up at a higher like they're on like a camera stand, but they go up
that's
higher,
sweet.
and so you can actually send them farther and stuff like that. So the other we need to find someone that does robotics that like actually that programs microprocessors or not.
You're working for free, by the way.
Yeah. You get 0.5% of the company.
Not even.
Hey, we gotta offer him something.
All right, fine. 0.1. Got offered something.
Jesus, dude. It is $1 million idea, so yeah, that does add up. Just
yeah,
a
probably.
Nah, it'd be a fun thing to do. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if it would actually take off.
I think it would, honestly. I mean, it's a great idea.
It would be a lot of fun.
It would be.
Just to pop your little chair down, hook up your Logitech thing to a little.
Go to Bristol.
Oh, could you imagine those little half cars running that?
I've always wanted to drive the Mini Cup on Bristol. Thought it'd be the coolest thing ever.
If you could get that to work, and you take that to a larger scale, could you imagine souping up one of those cars?
Oh my gosh.
Just so much fun.
That'd be crazy.
And there he goes, 400 just explodes.
Yeah, no kidding. The motor just dies.
Just boom. And
like, you brought the backup motor, right, Randall?
You just roll out another car. We got plenty of them.
Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of prototypes if we do this.
Thousands. All right, man. This was fun. We gotta definitely do it again.
Definitely.
Once again,
we gotta get Combs and them in here next time.
We need to get Nakey Boy in there.
Yeah, Nakey Boy. That's gonna be his new nickname.
No excuse, Nakey Boy.
No offense if you're offended by that, Andrew.
No, I'm just gonna do it to him next time he's on the broadcast. Be like, "So you naked right now?" Next race.
Yes, actually I am.
Yeah, I drive naked in the nude. Yes, I'm most comfortable in the car like that. I really like maximum airflow.
Maximum airflow. There it is.
I always take a jab at Mitchell DeYoung, because there's a photo of him on his racing rig, and he's got literally a giant, like one of those, like not a giant fan. It's like one of those like 5-inch or 8-inch fan blades, like cylinder fans, and it's pointed right at his feet for his pedals. I always just make jabs at it because I think it's hilarious to have to have a foot fan. It's a good
Oh,
idea.
I can't stand a foot fan. When my feet get cold, I can't drive.
Oh, well, he apparently likes his feet cold, or at least a breeze past his feet.
Mhm.
But I think it's a good idea if you got hot feet.
Oh yeah.
So I just think it's funny. I always make a jab at it
I
every
need
time.
fans in my seat. That'd be sweet,
Have
actually.
you seen those the fans that like they actually give you airflow feedback?
Oh yeah, it's freaking awesome. They're
Like
crazy.
yeah, we're getting on a tangent again. Next time we'll get into sim
Yeah,
racing
next time
rules.
we need to save that stuff for next
Yeah,
time,
next
so we
time.
have something to talk about.
Exactly. But why don't you do a little bit of selfless promotion, and then I'll do my selfless promotion, and we'll go from there.
All right. Well, guys, go check out Midwest Customs on Instagram. They're gonna be producing tonight's ISRC Race Win diecast for Matt Kemp for the Midwest Motorsports team. Also, go subscribe to Fast Racing Network and mostly Death by Moose Media. He's helped me out get to this point in recording and all of that. And also one more, Randall. I'm sorry for taking over. um, go follow me on Instagram at Jane Kurtasi 11 official. You can see how my racing career is going in CRA. Maybe we'll get to NASCAR one day with it.
Fingers crossed, dude. I think you'll do it. We'll see how
It's just
this.
so hard to get noticed.
Yeah, well, with Death by Moose Media, we'll get you out there.
Oh
And
heck
Fast
yeah,
Racing
I'm
Network, we'll
that.
go. We'll do this. We got it. We'll take him on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I will take over you. All right, my turn. Once again, thank you, Jaden. If anyone is from the Fast Racing Network side, check out Death by Moose Media. Subscribe to us if you want to. Definitely check out the videos. Viewership is more important than subscribers. We got a lot of fun racing coming up. Definitely going to do more collabs with Jaden whenever we get a chance. And at the moment, we have we're gonna have Wednesday races. We'll have Saturday and 2 races on Sunday. So not too much going on, but definitely we should have some more podcasts coming down the road. I know Connor Bray wants to start his own podcast, so I won't be a voice in it, but I'll definitely be in the background running the booth. So we'll definitely have some more stuff coming down the pipeline. So if you guys are ever interested in checking anything out, just stay tuned with us. This year is going to be a rough one in the sense of a lot of stuff's going to happen, but hopefully by September everything's going to be hammered out, and we're going to have a really good show for everyone out there. So
Oh heck yeah.
thank you, Jaden, for popping in. We'll definitely
No problem.
do this again. This was fun.
This was a blast.
Watch next podcast and be like, we have an actual working model.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome. I'd want video of that. All right,
Yes.
man. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for popping in and suggesting doing this. This is all your idea.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, just make sure you guys subscribe to Death by Moose Media, though. He's done a lot for Fast Racing Network and all that.
Yeah, and also same thing with Fast Racing Network. Do that too, because I'll definitely be over there saying hi and helping out whenever I can. Because
Yeah,
Jaden's
I
a
haven't
good
done
kid.
anything to help him.
Well, that's what the stickers are for.
There we go. There we go.
Exactly. People are like, "What's that?" And you're like, "That's my racing media manager. He does broadcasting." And you're like, "Wait, he broadcasts you while you
Yeah,
race?"
he's
Like,
gonna take over FRN now and
online.
broadcast for me when I'm gone.
Wait, what? No,
Randall,
don't put that on me.
job for Saturdays.
Damn it.
I didn't need another job.
Andrew Combs is trying to get me to do Fridays and Saturdays, and I'm just kidding. He's he's always like, "So you want to take on some more work?" And I'm like, no. I already got enough on my plate, man. Remind me later. I need to get you in touch with another league if they got Wednesday races. I don't know if you'll be able to do that
Wednesday's
or not.
gonna be hard.
Oh, really? Bummer.
Oh yeah, I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's trying to pump muscle. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to close it out. I hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for tuning in and staying this long if you made it. If you did make it this long, promo code is My Car's on Fire. Put that in the chat for the next podcast, and I'll send you a free t-shirt.
Also, one more thing. Go to www.zackhacks@weebly.com. Use the code Zach Nichols to get 25% off of your Zach Hacks. for iRacing.
What? Are you serious? Oh Jesus. No, but if someone actually mentions my car's on fire within like 2 weeks, I'll send you a T-shirt. The first person though, not to everyone. It's to the first person. That
Oh,
I'll
okay, I
get a
gotta go
kick
buy a
out of that.
T-shirt.
Yeah, no, Jaden, you're not getting one.
Oh.
All right, man. You have a good night.
You too.